The fashion revolution that transforms how women over 60 get dressed. 3 simple wardrobe decisions are making you look 10 years older than you actually are. Not 5, not a few years, a full decade. And the worst part? You probably made these choices this morning without thinking twice about them. You're about to discover exactly what those 3 decisions are, and, more importantly, how to reverse them starting today. I'm Amelia from Style Through Time, and what I'm about to share will completely change the way you see yourself in the mirror. Before we go any further, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss next week's episode, where I'm breaking down the makeup mistakes that add years to your face. Seriously, don't skip that one. Part 1. The problem you didn't know you had. Let me tell you about something I witnessed last week that broke my heart. I was sitting in a coffee shop, and across from me was a woman who had clearly invested in herself. Her hair was beautifully done, her makeup was applied with precision. She carried herself with the kind of poise that only comes from living a full, intentional life. But something wasn't quite right in her reflection. And then it hit me. It wasn't her features, it wasn't her age showing through, it wasn't even her overall appearance. It was 3 specific clothing choices that were absolutely robbing her of the vitality she deserved to display. She had no clue this was happening. She just kept looking down at herself with this confused expression, like she couldn't figure out why she looked so worn down when she felt perfectly fine inside. How many times have you experienced this exact same moment? You wake up, you feel good, you're energized and ready for the day, and then you get dressed and look in the mirror and think, why do I look so exhausted? Your hair is fine, your skin is fine, you slept well, but somehow your clothes are telling a completely different story than the one you're living. If this has happened to you, leave a comment below right now. Seriously, I want to know that you're out there, because what I'm about to reveal will change everything about how you approach getting dressed. At Style Through Time, we believe this stage of life is not about trying to look younger. It's about stepping into the most radiant, confident version of yourself right now, exactly as you are. We understand that your body has changed, your skin has transformed, and your natural coloring has shifted, and that's not a problem to fix. That's an opportunity to dress smarter. Part 2. The Science of Aging and Appearance. Here's something that hardly anyone talks about, but it's absolutely crucial to understand. After you hit 60, your appearance goes through some subtle but powerful shifts. These changes are completely normal and completely beautiful. Your skin tone becomes softer and more muted. The natural contrast in your face decreases. What does that mean in practical terms? The color intensity of your lips becomes gentler. The definition that once existed around your eyes softens. Your overall complexion becomes less vivid. This is part of the natural aging process, and there's nothing wrong with it. But here's where most women make a critical mistake. They don't adjust their clothing choices to work with these changes. Instead, they keep wearing the exact same colors and styles they've been wearing for decades. And that's when the disconnect happens. That's when you start looking less like yourself instead of more like yourself. The good news? Once you understand how your changing appearance interacts with color and shape, everything shifts. You'll know exactly what to reach for every single morning. Getting dressed will become faster, easier, and infinitely more flattering. And the confidence boost? That's a side effect that just keeps giving. Mistake number 1. The dull color trap. Let's start with the first wardrobe mistake, and it's probably sitting in your closet right now. Picture yourself standing in front of your clothing rack. You're reaching for your favorite beige cardigan, the one you've worn probably 100 times, Or maybe it's that soft olive-colored blouse that feels so comfortable and safe. Perhaps it's that washed-out tan jacket that goes with literally everything. These pieces feel like wardrobe heroes, right? They're easy, they're neutral, they don't require any thought. They match with everything. So why would they be a problem? Here's the thing. Those muted, low-energy colors, the ones that feel so safe and comfortable and neutral, they're among the fastest ways to completely drain all the life and vitality from your face. And the science behind this is really fascinating. Remember how I mentioned that your facial contrast decreases with age? Well, here's what happens next. When you combine your softer facial features with dull, muted colors, something unfortunate occurs. Those colors start blending too much with your own skin tone. Everything flattens. The definition disappears. You literally start to fade into your own clothing. It's like the colors are making you invisible, instead of bringing out the best in you. Let me be really specific here, because this matters. I'm talking about washed-out beige that's almost identical to your skin tone. I'm talking about muddy brown shades that look tired before you even put them on. I'm talking about dusty mustard tones that pull all the natural color out of your cheeks. I'm talking about pale sage green that makes your complexion look sallow and drained. These aren't bad colors in general, but for your skin at this stage of your life, they work against you, not for you. You know that moment when you put something on and immediately think, why does this make me look sick? It's not because anything is actually wrong with you, beautiful. It's because that particular color is working against your natural tones instead of working with them. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Researchers who study color psychology have discovered something important. Colors that have medium brightness and saturation actually boost your mood and communicate energy. When you wear these colors, they reflect light onto your face. Your expression naturally appears more open, more alert, more present. And here's the really cool part. When you wear colors that bring energy to your face, you carry yourself completely differently. Your posture improves without you even trying. You smile more frequently, you feel more confident and more capable. So what should you be reaching for instead of those dull shades? Think about colors with medium saturation, not neon bright, not dull and muted, just lively and intentional. Soft teal brings brightness to your skin without overwhelming your features. A rich Bordeaux or wine red creates beautiful contrast that frames your face. Slate blue is gentle but definitely uplifting. Classic navy never goes out of style and works beautifully on mature skin. Soft white or ivory feels fresh, but also kind and approachable. These colors don't demand attention, they lift you. They reflect light onto your skin in ways that are genuinely flattering. They make you look rested and vibrant. Now, I want to be really clear about something. I'm not telling you to go home and throw away your entire wardrobe. I'm asking you to become more intentional with your choices. This week, try swapping out just one dull-colored piece for something with a bit more vibrancy. Just one. Notice what happens when you look in the mirror. I genuinely promise you'll see the difference immediately. Take a moment and tell me in the comments if you're already seeing how this applies to your closet. Drop the word vibrant in the comments so I know this is resonating with you. And if you're finding this helpful and want to see more content like this, please hit that like button. It really helps me know what you want to see. Mistake number 2. Black, the unexpected culprit. All right, this next one might surprise you, and I need you to really listen before you react. I'm about to discuss a color that nearly every woman relies on, a color that feels absolutely safe, a color that appears slimming and elegant and sophisticated, a color that makes getting dressed easy. That color is black. And before you immediately close this video or dismiss what I'm about to say, please hear me out completely. I'm not telling you that you need to stop wearing black altogether. What I am telling you is that black positioned directly against your face can be one of the harshest and most aging choices you can possibly make after you turn 60. This isn't an opinion, this is how physics and light actually work, and understanding it will transform your wardrobe. Black absorbs light instead of reflecting it. This is a fact. So when you wear black in close proximity to your face, it creates deep shadows across your skin. These shadows exaggerate every line you have. They deepen texture. They emphasize areas where skin naturally becomes less elastic as we age. And because your facial contrast has already softened through the aging process, a very strong color like black can completely overpower your features. It makes your face appear smaller. It makes you look more tired. It can even give your expression a stern quality. Think about how frequently this shows up in your daily choices. Black turtlenecks positioned right up against your neck, black scarves wrapped closely around your face and neck, black winter coats with high collars framing your face, black blazers that you reach for constantly because they feel professional and easy. Even something as simple as black framed glasses can create this effect. Have you had this specific moment? You're getting ready for the day, you put on your favorite black top, you look in the mirror and immediately wonder, why do my under eye area look so shadowy today? Why does my skin appear so dull and lifeless? You haven't suddenly become more tired, you haven't aged 5 years overnight. It's simply that the black is absorbing every bit of light that would normally be reflecting off your face and brightening your appearance. Here's something that most women won't openly admit. Many of us wear black because it feels like armor. It's the easy color. It's the safe color. It's the I don't have the energy to think about fashion today color. Black doesn't require decisions. Black just makes us feel secure. But here's the truth. After 60, your style can become a form of gentle self-expression again. It doesn't have to be complicated or trendy. Choosing softer, warmer neutrals isn't about looking younger. It's genuinely about looking alive. It's about looking present. It's about looking authentically like yourself. So what are the beautiful alternatives that still deliver elegance and sophistication without that harsh quality? Charcoal gray is still dark, but it's remarkably softer on skin that's aging. Midnight navy is absolutely stunning and completely timeless. Espresso brown is rich, it's warm, and it adds depth without draining your energy. Pewter or soft silver gray brightens your appearance without being overwhelming. And yes, there's even soft black, a slightly faded, gentler version that's much easier on your complexion. These shades give you all the visual benefits that black provides without pulling your energy and light down. And listen, you can absolutely still incorporate black into your outfits. Just move it away from your face. Black trousers are beautiful. Black shoes are perfect and practical. A black handbag is gorgeous and functional. Black accessories work wonderfully. But if you do wear black near your face, add something to lift the look. A colorful scarf, a bold lipstick shade, earrings that draw light upward. One small change creates a huge impact on your overall appearance. What's your relationship with black right now? Are you someone who says you'll never give it up, or are you ready to try something new? I'm genuinely curious about this. Tell me in the comments. And while you're down there, if this content is helping you, please share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Sometimes the best gift we can give is helping someone see themselves differently. Mistake number 3, shape, structure, and the silent communicator. Now let's talk about something that has absolutely nothing to do with color and everything to do with the shapes and silhouettes you choose to wear. One of the fastest ways that clothing can age your appearance is when your silhouettes become shapeless, outdated, or overly complicated in their design. And this happens for reasons that are completely normal, completely understandable, and completely fixable. As we age, our posture naturally shifts. Our shoulders soften. The definition in our waist becomes gentler. When you wear clothes that mirror that softness through shapelessness and lack of structure, something unfortunate happens. You magnify those changes rather than working with them. A completely shapeless top just hangs downward. It hides your natural body structure and visually pulls your entire presence downward. Instead of lifting you up, it overwhelms you. Your energy gets absorbed by the fabric instead of being expressed through your clothing. And then there's the issue of busy, chaotic prints. When a print is too chaotic, when the pattern is too tiny and detailed, or when it's too large and overwhelming, designers call it visual noise. Your eye doesn't have a place to rest. Your brain gets overwhelmed trying to process the pattern. So instead of looking elegant and put together, the outfit reads as cluttered and confusing. Clutter doesn't make us look older just because we are older. It distracts from who we actually are. It pulls focus away from your face and your presence. Let me list the specific culprits that I'm guessing are currently hanging in your closet. Oversized tunics that hang straight down with no shape whatsoever. Boxy jackets that have zero tailoring or definition, elastic waist tops that balloon outward instead of skimming your body, shirts with droopy collars that no longer frame your face properly, loud, large-scale floral prints that take over the entire outfit instead of supporting your appearance. We've all purchased these pieces at some point. We bought them with good intentions. We wanted comfort. We wanted coverage, or honestly, it was just what was available in our size. But here's what I need you to understand. Comfort and elegance don't have to be opposites. They can work together beautifully. There's something really important here that goes deeper than fashion. Clothing is communication. What you wear actually sends a message to your body about how to move. When you wear soft, structured clothes that have gentle shaping, your posture naturally improves, your shoulders rise, your entire presence becomes more intentional and purposeful. But when you wear completely shapeless pieces, they send a different message entirely. That message is hide, that message is blend in, that message is shrink, and you deserve so much better than that. You deserve clothing that encourages you to lift yourself up, to expand into your space, not to disappear. So what silhouettes actually support your natural elegance and grace? Soft tailoring is key. Jackets and tops with gentle shaping work beautifully. You don't need rigid structure. You just need gentle support. Necklines that frame your face are important. V-necks work wonderfully. Soft scoops are flattering. Boat necks are elegant. Draped fabrics that skim your body without clinging work better than tight fits. Medium-scale prints are your friend. Subtle florals are beautiful. Geometric patterns are interesting. Delicate stripes work well. Waist definition doesn't have to be uncomfortable. Wrap styles are incredibly flattering. Empire lines lift and define. Slightly fitted cardigans are perfect for this stage of life. These shapes encourage the viewer's eye to move upward. They add gentle structure and support. They give your outfit intention and purpose. You don't need tight, body-hugging clothes. You don't need dramatic tailoring that's uncomfortable. You just need clarity. You need a silhouette that respects your body and genuinely elevates your presence. Part 3. The formula that changes everything. I know we've covered a lot of ground, so let me bring this together into something practical and simple that you can use starting right now. I call this the elegant style formula, and once you understand it, getting dressed becomes easier, faster, and infinitely more flattering. It has 3 parts, and they work together beautifully. Part 1. Medium saturation colors near your face. These are your foundation colors, not too harsh and intense, not too dull and muted, right in the middle. Medium saturation colors add life and light to your skin without overwhelming your features. Pick 1 or 2 signature colors that make you feel absolutely amazing when you wear them. Maybe it's deep navy, maybe it's soft berry, maybe it's muted emerald or warm ivory. These become your go-to energy colors. These are the shades you reach for when you want to feel your absolute best. These colors become your uniform for success. Part 2, soft contrast. This means choosing color combinations that feel harmonious and balanced, not extreme or jarring. When contrast is too harsh, like pure black against very pale skin, it actually drags you down and ages you. When contrast is too low, like beige on beige, it washes you out completely. Soft contrast is the perfect middle ground. It frames your face gently. It creates refined balance. It looks intentional without looking trying. Part 3, structured simplicity. This keeps your look modern, lifted, and intentional. Choose silhouettes that have just enough structure to support your posture and enhance your frame. A soft shouldered cardigan, a V-neck top, a dress with gentle waist definition. Keep your details simple, not boring, just purposeful. Every piece should have a reason for being there. When you combine medium vibrancy, soft contrast, and structured simplicity, something magical happens. You create outfits that naturally lift your face. You refine your silhouette. You highlight your presence. You look like the best version of yourself. The bigger picture, who you are becoming. So if there's one single message I hope you take away from everything we've discussed today, it's this. You don't need to reinvent yourself from scratch. You don't need to chase trends or try to be someone you're not. And you certainly don't need to dress younger. That's not what this is about. The real secret, the thing that actually works, is choosing colors and silhouettes that work with you, with your natural radiance, with your softened features, with your lived-in beauty, with the quiet confidence that only comes from experience and living a full life. When you avoid dull tones that drain your energy, when you soften your use of black or replace it with deeper, richer shades, and when you choose silhouettes that honor and respect your shape, something happens that goes beyond just looking better in photographs. You feel aligned with yourself. You feel grounded. You feel unmistakably, authentically you. Getting dressed becomes an act of self-respect instead of a chore. This stage of your life isn't about fading away or becoming less visible. It's about refining. It's about elevating. It's about stepping into quiet elegance that only experience and living can give. That's something that can't be bought or faked. That's something that comes from inside. If this video has helped you see yourself differently, if it's given you new perspective on your wardrobe and your appearance, I really need you to do something for me. Subscribe to Style Through Time. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss next week's episode, where we're diving deep into makeup mistakes that add years to your face. Turn on notifications because I'm posting new content every single week about aging with genuine confidence, authentic grace, and real intention. I want to hear from you. Which color or style that we talked about today surprised you the most? Which one made you want to go open your closet and make a change? Drop it in the comments section. I read every single comment. I genuinely want to know what's resonating with you. And please, if this content helped you, share it. Send it to a friend who needs to hear this. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give is helping someone see themselves more clearly and more beautifully. Your friend might be struggling with the exact same questions that brought you here today. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. Until next time, stay elegant. Stay vibrant. Keep showing up as the beautiful, capable, worthy woman you already are.